Hey, heidi ho there, YouTuberinos. It's Tuesday. Good old Tuesday. The 31st of December. Happy New Year's Eve. And it's raining, of course. It wasn't raining 30 seconds ago when I walked into the house. So, we'll see how far we get with this today. Geez, I need to clean this garage. I'll just do it right out here. Yesterday's video, wiper motor for the Jimmy. Oh, I got a C-clip here from the fan swap on the pickup. Let's throw it in the flat washer section. Probably never use it, but hey, we got one. But, hey, you saw me swap the arms over and then hit the switch. And a little bushing on the end or a little plastic gear inside, just didn't like it. And I probably did that myself because when I put that motor in, it swiped a couple of times and then it went right back to doing that. So I probably just stripped that little piece out on the end of the motor itself internally. So after doing that video yesterday, I ran up, then there was a little amendment to the end of that video where I ran up and I bought the new motor. I'm trying to unwrap it one-handed, it's not working. I can't get my finger through the plastic. They use thicker plastic on this one. Jeez. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Let's do it this way. What you got on the box? Nice thing about this one, this also has a lifetime warranty, so it costs twice as much. But it can hopefully last longer. Look at that bad boy. It even comes with the rubber isolators already. Nice. That looks like possibly the seal, or that's where the seal would ride. New nut on the end. It's the square shaft. Maybe that piece just comes off. Have to look inside and see if they got any instructions, or maybe that's just a shipping seal or something. That may not even go on there, I don't think. I think it just rides up like that. And there's a plastic seal that goes in there, a rubber seal, and it may just go right around the inside of that. But anywho, let me see if we got any instructions on this bad boy, and here's my plan. Let's turn this other light on. I'm going to pull the wiper arms off that truck. Pull the old motor off. Put the new one on. It'll just take a few minutes. I'm going to cycle it a couple of times without the wipers, so the little nubs can spin, make sure that it's working. And that way, because I don't know if this one is clocked the same way as that one is, so I don't want them to be trying to, if the wipers are down, I don't want them to be trying to go down even further and strip this one out. So maybe that's the problem I had with the old ones. Maybe I didn't cycle them, find out where the off position is on the whole arm assembly. So probably not going to take you along for most of that, just because it is raining out there and this camera's not waterproof. I don't like opening the door and filming through the door because the wind usually comes from that direction, so all my stuff in the front there would get wet. But if you want to see how to change the motor, just go to yesterday's video and probably be able to see that pretty easily. But I'm going to try to dodge the raindrops. Sounds like it just lightly coming down now, so that's the weather we have for the rest of this week. So let me get to it and we'll bring you back when we got something exciting to show you. Jimmy's always fighting me. I'm just trying to fix the wipers and it's raining harder now. I got the arms off and then it just started dumping. I'm going to go inside for a little bit and let this blow over, or this is probably going to be what's going to do all for the rest of the day. But I'll get my tools together. Need the 1/2 inch for that little nut on the inside. So let's go to the wrench drawer. That's the metrics. There's the standards. Grab the old 1/2 inch, and then it was a 7/16 socket. That's the half. Of course, my 7/16 is not there. That's not the 7/16. That's too small. Is that 7/16 shorty? 9/16. Is it 7 or 9/16? Yeah, we'll take one of each and then an extension too. Throw those in the pocket. Grab the old trusty Milwaukee ratcheting wrench here. Just get everything out and ready, and then hopefully we'll be able to bomb in between raindrops and get this squared away today. Figures, I go out and I start unwrenching and pulling everything apart, and wouldn't you know it, it starts raining harder. And then I walk in the garage and it starts letting up. Oh well. Like I said, it took a minute and a half, 2 minutes. 3 bolts plus that nut inside connecting to the arms. And everything else looks pretty much the same. And yeah, we'll sneak back out there in a few and redo it. Already went inside for a little bit, watched a couple of YouTube videos. Looks like the rain has let up somewhat. It's not coming down like it was a bit ago, so let's go out and throw this motor in, shall we? I did take that plastic coupling. We're going to try running that. This is the rubber seal, the original one. It's not the best of shape, but it should work. Still holds its shape. It's kind of dry, but can't get these anymore. Apparently they're out of stock. So let's head outside and see what we can do to get this in. Alrighty, new motor's in, hooked up, bolted on the back, got the little seal installed. Let's see if she's going to do. I've got the wipers off. Let's just let them cycle. It's moving. I see intermittent. Cool. Alrighty, you don't hear the music in the background there. So turn that off. At least this truck has a working radio. I zoomed, I'm sorry. Drove the 84 up to go get this wiper motor, and the radio's not working in that truck anymore. So, we're going to close the hood. We're going to work on getting the wipers put back on, and yeah, button this thing up. Hopefully this works. I'll bring you back here in a sec. It didn't take too long. I've got the driver's side a little bit low, but we're gonna run with it for now. I'm gonna set you all up right here. Let's see what happens. Okay. It went backwards. What the hell? That's not good. Oh, if it's not one thing, it's another with this truck. Damn it. I hit the switch and the wipers tried to go the opposite direction. That's not good. So we're going to pull that motor back off and relieve that tension. I thought maybe I had plugged something in backwards, but they can only go in one direction. The plugs are clocked. They've got keyways. Jeez. Alrighty, back in a bit. Okay, so we're not going to finish this today. I screwed something up when I put those arms in. I've got them, I don't think it's installed backwards in there, but that's as high up as they'll go. They want to continue going down, but we're hitting something there. So I screwed up something. Don't know what, but I got to pull everything back apart and figure out what I did. On the plus side, that new motor didn't just go click, click, click. So it's off, it's in the garage. I'm not going to worry about it today, although it's not raining, but we may do a little disassembly. I don't know, we'll see. It's chilly, I'm getting wet. We're just going to let the thing sit for a little bit. So when I get it figured out, maybe I'll throw an update on the end of this video. But for now, I'm going to go inside, warm up, dry off, and yeah, watch the weather, maybe the next day or so, when I feel like it. So, back in a bit. Bye-bye. Let's turn the radio down here. You don't need to listen to Tanya Tucker. I don't need a copyright infringement claim. So when the wind picked up, it blew a bunch of rain around. The inside of the garage is wet because I didn't close the door. So I think I figured out what's wrong. We just haven't torn it into it yet. So this is the arm that attaches to the motor. We zoomed up and around. So, alright, this would be the passenger side. This would be the driver's side. They would both be up like so. In this configuration, the bar is going to move back and forth, and it's going to swing the little arms, and this will rotate. It'll actually stay stationary. I can't show you with one hand here. I think what I did, and I have to take it back apart, but I think this arm is probably flipped that way. So when you rotate one way, it's hitting. So that bar, your control bar basically, is hitting the bottom side. So I have to take everything apart, flip it back around, I think. So, but now that the big blow is passed through, we're going to grab some tools and start re-disassembling. I'm not going to take you long for that because you saw that in the last video, but this is just troubleshooting my mistakes now. So let me grab some sockets, and there's only literally 6 screws I have to take apart to get that thing, excuse me, to get back down to where I can take that apart. So, alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, so we're going in between raindrops right now, and just as I suspected, I can show you on the old one here. That is how the wiper is set. So when it pushes the bar over, it's hitting. I don't know if I can show you or not. It's kind of hard to get in there with a camera. We can climb on the step here, but are you going to be able to see in there at all? We'll do that, maybe. I don't know. We'll get you down in there. Hopefully you're seeing. So I'm rotating the wiper up. See it hitting. So I need to flip that arm over, basically. And I think if I just undo that one, now I'm going to have to pull everything back out. But it's gray and dreary and light rain right now, so we're going in between the storms. But That was my screw up, not paying attention. So I just need to flip that whole thing over. So basically, I don't have any place to sit here. The two ends are working against each other. I need everything to go side to side, so it makes the wipers do what they need to do. So we'll get her. We'll figure it out. It's chilly out here, though. That wind is, I mean, it's not cold, but it cuts right through the bare hands. So, as you can hear, we got wind chimes going, so there's a bit of a breeze. And the rain doesn't help either. So, back to work. I don't know. I got it to work. It's going smooth, but it's going backwards. It's raining, so hopefully this camera will survive. I don't know if the motor is just bad. Can't flip the plugs around at all. They only go in one way. They're keyed. Get the intermittent sped up here a little bit. So watch the rotation of the deal. So the wiper motor would be attached. See how it's rotating? It's pushing it down. It should be going the opposite direction. I don't think there's anything we can do. Because the motor spins. It only goes one way. I don't know. We're gonna shut down and think about this. Get everything back inside because it's raining again. It's not one thing, it's another. So the motor spins. And the piece that's on the end there, the one that I had to transfer over, it just, as the motor spins, it's like a little cam. So as it's spinning, it's pulling this bar just back and forth. Wish I had a better description here. Which in turn rotates this bar back and forth for that motor, or for that arm. So there's no way to reverse that. So the motor's going backwards. I'm gonna have to jump online and do a little research on this, I think, but it's not one thing, it's another on this truck. At least the wipers are going the right direction. I got water on the lens and no clean rags here to clean it off with, so stay tuned. We'll figure it out eventually, I hope. Frustrating. I don't know how to really test that. Unless I find the feed wires and just flip them. Wonder if it's something internal in that motor? I don't know. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll figure something out, I hope. Hoping to get this fixed. So I've been out in the rain and the cold. So, and I got snotsicles hanging off of my nose. So, alrighty. Catch you in the next one. I'll let you know what I figure out. Bye-bye. Okay. Clean rag here. We can clean off the screen a little bit. It's not the motor. So I did not, while I fixed the binding issue, apparently something's, I don't know if I can show this to you here. If we go this way. So, this is the way it should be. If you watch the nozzle there, it's swinging up, swinging down. Mine's backwards. Mine is over on this side. So when it swings, it goes down and up. So I have to take everything back apart again. I'm not doing that right now. We'll wait for drier weather. Maybe we'll just go ahead and do it tomorrow. It's 2 o'clock. I fixed the clock, by the way. It was several hours off. So frustrating. I even sat there and worked the rod back and forth and watched everything move, and it was going the right direction. So I I bet you when I pulled it to hook it up to the motor, I must have swung things the wrong way or something. I'm going to have to get in there and figure this out. I mean, it's a simple fix. I just have to do it right. Third time's a charm, right? Yeah, the wind's picking up again. The rains are coming back in. The inside of my garage is getting soaked, even with the door, the side door here. So we're just going to shut things down, I think. It's not pleasant working weather. Of course, I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice to start getting enough money out of the YouTube to pay for, rent a shop, or even buy a better house with a nicer shop, but then I just fill it with more crap. Then I'd be dealing with more problems like this. So, alrighty. Come on, door. We're just gonna relax for the rest of the afternoon, I think. I got an antenna I want to hook up on the big stereo for the garage, for the living room here. I got speakers I want to hook up in the back on the computer. I got an HO scale locomotive that I've been painting and needs decals. So, well, check this out. Got a light in it. So, alrighty, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm a little disappointed again, but it's all my fault. So we'll just have to wait for a dry spell. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We'll get it eventually. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.